Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Thea 2 the Shattering, where we have discovered some problems with the plan that we had. It turns out granite weapons are just crazy heavy. That makes sense, but they're heavier even than I thought they were going to be. So, if we want to, first of all, try to make some better weapons to replace the garbage weapon that we crafted and everything, and then also to make some weapons that are light enough that we can actually use them, we are going to need more advancement points. Advancement points are totally our bottleneck here. So, how are we going to get more? Well, we can push along our quest lines. We can go visit the Red Ridgers, and then we'll go do all of the events that follow on from the Red Ridge stuff. That'll get us a bunch of advancement points, and I think it's probably the fastest way to do so. The other thing we could do is try to explore northward, see if we can uncover any more terrain artifacts. But my concern with that is that we are potentially going to spend an awful lot of time away from the village for maybe no gain, right? And we still have the Lightbringer problem. Like, we can't really afford to move people away right now. We're super low on population. So I think I'm more inclined to go for the first option there. So I guess let's eject someone from the village. Probably this is a job for Nadia. Actually, of the two warriors, 28.5 and 28.6. Okay, Nadia is slightly worse at gathering, so she can be the one who goes and has a chat with some people. Should be a very, very... Oh, I don't want to do this. Should be a very brief chat. So I think we're nowhere near being able to just kill them outright. Let's go try to negotiate with them, then retreat from the negotiation, and then, you know, pursue all of the alternate plot lines that opens up. Because that should be a pretty good source of advancement. I am really glad that we established the school as early as we did. I think that's really helped us and is going to continue to really help us. Alright, so we go in closer. We definitely cannot pass a difficulty 7 check. Alright, so we try to haggle with them. There's no chance, right? Yeah, it would be a total slaughter. So we're going to resolve manually. Going to fail forward a little bit here. Okay. So we've done that before. I think we're going to follow a pretty similar path here in that we are definitely going to conspire against the Red Ridge Bandits with all of the people who are willing to conspire with us. Although, it is also possible for us to just kill these guys. And we are close enough to town that everybody would get to participate. It would be a tough fight, but I think we could pull it off. But I would really love to get their help, you know? The fact that we are devoted to the domain of turmoil doesn't mean that we have to kill everyone that we meet, especially if working with them would allow us to kill other, more important people. Humans are pack hunters. So... yeah, we want to do the difficulty 4 yellow challenge here, right? Should be pretty easy. Falcon somehow lost 44 health, but ooh, I do like 3 points of intelligence on Aliska and Mila. Especially because the yellow, or the axe that can be used in yellow challenges, I think keys off of intelligence rather than wisdom, doesn't it? Okay, yep. 5 more research points. Okay. So wait for them to leave, then report your success to the bandits. This isn't exactly what we did last time. I was clicking through the options too quickly. You can see me get a little bit confused there. Last time, we had them plan with us to go kill the bandits. Well, that's fine. We'll still, we'll do the right thing with the demons, and we'll have the demons jump in to murder the Red Ridgers with us. Where is the demon cave? Okay, all the way down there. Well, I suppose there's no reason we can't go down there and do the interaction. I don't remember if we have to pass any checks. Well, I do have to be careful about her getting caught out by herself, though. So let's see. If we're going to care about Aliska's intelligence, showing off is maybe valuable, although part of the deal is she's going to have a viable yellow combat skill, right? So maybe she doesn't need this. Battle Orders is like a fine skill. It's totally okay. I don't know. I don't love either of these. I guess we'll take this for now. Alright, we do have some territory over here that we have not actually explored yet. Let's get up on the peak. I'm not surprised to see multiple animal layers nearby. I'm a little worried that it seems like enemies are converging on our warrior here. Okay, so we go into the mine carefully. I want to make a deal. Oh, is she going to be able to pass a difficulty 3 yellow challenge by herself, though? Probably not. I thought I remembered that we didn't have to do a challenge to do this. Okay, so she doesn't have any yellow skills at all. She has a fair amount of mental armor and not great sanity. But she'd have to fight entirely with brute force. Okay, we'll have to bring back more people. Alright, we can make it close enough to the village that if she gets attacked, she'll at least have backup here. Okay, nice easy battles that award us lots of good loot. Well, that award us some loot. Do I want to try to scout down here? I sort of do. Alright, let's maybe back off from the Lightbringers a little bit. So the Lightbringer village, I thought that it was the case that war parties just escalated in danger over time, but it's putting out some variance. I wonder if it is the case that like they escalate in value over time, and right now the village is producing difficulty 3 troops plus or minus 1 level, and like at some point it'll go up to difficulty 4 plus or minus 1 level. Seems at least possible. Oh yeah, I haven't had everybody gathering. Sorry, we finished the thing we were building and never got back on this. Well, we should probably be gaining dryad wood and then like also grain, I guess. How are we doing on cooked food? We still have quite a bit of cooked food. We don't have any scrambled eggs. Well, let's fix that. Really sucks that you are not able to do that quickly enough. I'm gonna mark the eggs as do not eat. We can turn 5 eggs into 12 omelets and have that extra bit of morale for a little bit longer. Okay, I want to go scouting, but maybe we should engage with this. You know what? They're only a difficulty 2 challenge party. Oh, there's another Lightbringer village down here. Well, that explains some of what we've been seeing. You find a beast lair. You know what? Oh, I thought she was going to have to handle this on her own. She's really far away from town. But my point was, I think she can handle it on her own. Well, we're getting good advancement points at least. And she's getting some decent XP. Really, no option to take strength, huh? Well, I think I'm inclined to take perception, even though it doesn't help her a ton, just because it gives more red health. Wisdom would make her better at working in the town. Like, wisdom seems to be the best working in town stat, although perception at least makes you good at gathering. Yeah, I'm gonna take perception for the red health. Alright, not a lot of new resources out here. Find an old quarry where we gather some stone, and then we try to do a dig thing here, and it doesn't work. Resolve manually. Nope, I apparently clicked... I thought I clicked resolve manually. Wow, we permanently lost max health and max sanity. I think in this position we got defense from the town, right? She's okay though. Yeah, she's fine. We don't need to camp. I may as well. We can definitely face down a difficulty 2 challenge, a clay javelin. That's not a bad bow, actually. 1.7 times modifier. Okay, for some reason, these guys attacked us with red. We're very good at dealing with that. A quartz battle axe, which is also pretty good. And considerably lighter than the granite one. Okay, oh yeah, that's not too bad. Alright, search the ruins carefully, kill a skeleton. 16 granite. Well, the real prize there was the research points, right? Alright, let's go start up with these guys, so that we get to choose red. I'm really hoping for some more of that good leather. Looks like we will have no such luck. How are we doing on cooking? I know we got some more eggs. Alright, we have expended all of the eggs. So, what do we want you to do now? I guess fish? We probably have enough food for the rest of the game, honestly. We will face them with our spirit, which I'm not, like, wild about, but whatever. It's fine. Big purple wounds are easily healable. Man, look at that. That earth core has 4.3 essence. Gear made out of that is way better than you could ever possibly need. Overjoyed to be able to take a point of strength here. And... okay, so we got one of these things. We could probably just kill it, but we've had some negative consequences once or twice from murdering a demon, or at least attempting to. Yeah, let's just take the crafting outcome here. How would I pay you for your mercy? Well, we could just kill you, I guess. Here, let's remind him. I kind of want to just fight him. Curious if we'll get... we have not really been getting red stats as a reward for red challenges. It seems like that's really more of a yellow and purple thing. Which is a shame. We could really use some red stats. Yeah, let's just fight him. I'm a little surprised that it was only those three who were available for the battle. Okay, well, man, we've gotten a lot of various types of leather. Creature himself escaped. He called in some demon punks to fight us, and it totally worked. Okay, rituals. Out of curiosity... we must have enough stuff to do one of these, right? Yeah, it would cost us... like 5 fish and 35 wood. Is totally a fine price. I would really love it if we could just get one of these fired off. You're the only one who has good enough rituals to do it in one turn. So we don't have people wasting away from their lack of faith. And I guess we should get a little bit more normal wood. Village is attacked by creatures of darkness that assail every home with vicious ferocity. And then the guard shows up, and we help him out, and it's a nice, easy battle. Still none of that good leather. A quartz sword is fine. It's totally fine. You know, he has never joined us before, but I'm going to thank and ask if he will join us because we desperately need population. Oh, thus I shall join you. My sword is yours. Awesome. Hey, look at that. It actually worked. All you gotta be is hopeful sometimes. Ooh, 2 points of wits is pretty good. She's currently using a wand. We were trying to build her up as a book user, and so I kind of want to take the mysticism, but 2 points of wits is awfully good. So how are we doing on purple stats now? We are mostly pretty fine. Nadia will be okay soon. Maybe we should do one more turn of the ritual, though. I really thought it was only going to take one. It almost always... I think it has almost always only taken one, right? Yeah, let's do that one more time. So let's look at our new dude. He is a warrior. Brought with him an elven shield and an iron sword and some pretty basic armor. To be perfectly honest, I'm not sure how valuable another warrior is. You only need so many cards in combat, right? Because you're only getting a few command points per round of combat. What, 7? So I guess if you have 3 good warriors, You can play 2 of them twice and 1 of them once. Yeah, I guess that's fine. And he has Headbutt, which is an okay skill. Really good base strength. Could he wield one of the big axes that that we have had trouble equipping on people? Yeah, he actually has considerable carrying capacity. So probably this thing on him, right? And then we could go with the sword and shield. I think I would rather go Shadow Shield. Here, and then we must have a weapon that is light enough for her to use that's actually worth using. Oh, man. Alright. Can we lighten up her jewelry load a little bit, maybe? Yeah, the scaled jewelry is less effective, but it's not that much less effective, and it is quite a bit lighter. And that does allow her to go sword and shield, so she can actually use weapons now. Managed to fit in under the carry cap. And then our man here has pretty poor gathering stats, but high enough that a percentage boost is still better than an equivalent flat boost. Hey, that's a lot of gathering, actually. What is everybody else using? 136? Well, you have a crafting tool right now, but you don't need to. Give you that. Yeah, and we'll do this for you. And then, what kind of pet does he want? Crow doesn't really help him very much. Is this... No, this is a better crow. I guess, like, having a wolf at least does increase your health. A little bit more than having the other pets. Yeah, okay. That guy was a good... He was a good catch, mostly because he is a functional pair of hands. Do we want to swap out the iron javelins for the bow? Well, the clay javelins are just a straight upgrade, so we should do that at least. The bow hits way harder, but it hits less hard than the weapon attack plus the first strike attack of the javelins. And first strike damage is really valuable. Okay. I think I'm pretty cool with that. Throw this shield on Bozidar. And the guard definitely could afford to carry some jewelry. Okay, and he's not exactly amazing in red combat. His damage output's pretty solid, though. And that's better than using the fancier granite axe, right? Yeah, a little bit. We really need to get some more of... some more mythical leather. Which probably just means that we need to go to the Purple Island. Okay, did I remember to put that ritual on? Yes, we are totally doing the ritual. And then the guard can get out here and gather some dryad wood, I guess? We'll do a couple of turns of this and then move her on to something better. So almost any method of getting mythical leather is going to require us to spend advancement. And quite a bit of it. That's probably all we're really gonna need it for, though. Yeah, I think that would be fine for our next 3 advancement points to be the ability to gather mythical leather. But unfortunately, we really are going to have to deal with the Lightbringer situation. I can't afford to move a crew of people away from town for long enough. And this would be less of a problem if we had more people, if we could leave a reasonable combat crew behind. But unfortunately, it's just not in the cards. So what do I want you helping with, actually? I guess gather grain. So we just now hit 1 advancement point. It's going to be a while before we are ready, or before we're near another one. Let's send Nadia out here to grab these dudes. You know, I'll say this. They are, at the very least, a good source of experience. And they are bringing us lots of jewelry. Okay, that is still not enough wood. Gather more wood. Yeah, I'm debating whether I think we could take the Lightbringers. Like, I'm sorry, not right now. Obviously, we can't right now. I'm debating what I think it will take to get us to the point where we can take the Lightbringers. Like, do we need to do this mythical other thing first? And if so, how are we going to pull that off without leaving the town in a really dangerous spot? I guess we could send out just, like, the dwarf plus one of the warriors to go hunt. Without the dwarf around to use the Triglav ability, though, some of those Lightbringer packs are going to be a lot more dangerous. I'm not sure if I think that's actually a good idea. Yeah, it's a tricky situation. Alright, let's... Who's going to be good at yellow challenges? We need to move this Demon Cave plot forward a little bit here. So is it Mila? Is Mila good at yellow challenges? She's got an okay level of brute force and not a great wand attack. Let's see, this also scales off of destiny, and wisdom, which is terrible. And I think we have her with the best wand that we've ever found. No proper book to trade her onto. Yeah, that's just very unfortunate. So she's not great at yellow challenges. Who is it that's... Is it just the dwarf carrying us on yellow challenges? It might be. Yeah, I think it is. Because showing off is, like, extremely, extremely good for him. And that being the case, maybe Falcon goes down there by himself. Let's do that. Do we want him by himself, though? Somebody should accompany him. Who is it that has the best backup skills? We have some self-defense stuff, or some defend others type stuff. Yeah, battle orders totally works in yellow challenges. So does poison throwing dagger. I don't think you have much in the way of good yellow skills. Your intelligence is super low. So poison throwing dagger is intelligence based, right? Yeah, that's pretty bad. And you have an extremely weak headbutt. Okay, it might be Iliska and Mila. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Let's send out Mila and Iliska. No, not Mila. Sorry, Falcon. Falcon and Iliska. Two of them together should be able to handle talking those demons into being nice. And then we can use their demon powers combined with our murder powers. Demon murder plus normal murder. To hopefully put away these Red Ridge dudes pretty quickly. And then we could focus all of our energies on actually dealing with the Lightbringers, which would be nice. It would be nice to ever get to do that. We could probably just win the Spirit Battle. Yeah, that is absolutely fine. It does seem a little bit silly that our reputation with them is still going down. You would think it would have bottomed out by now. Like, who in their, I hesitate to call it a society, but who in their big, weird, undifferentiated ego mass is like, you know what, let's give those guys another chance. They're alright, for now. Panero, a traveling salesman who would love to give us robes weaved from the most delicate spider silk. I would love to just do a normal amount of trading, like, pay for a robe or pay for a chance of up to 3 robes. I'm sure you'll get at least a strong robe, perhaps even rare if you're lucky. I'll match the design for you once you pay me. We don't really have a lot of need for robes. Like, we don't have great armor, but I don't really want to wear light armor. Even if it is quite good, it's probably still worse than the armor we have. We'll pay for one. I'll pay for one. 3,500 gold. That's a lot. Maybe I won't pay for one, because that's really a lot. We have like 1,000 gold worth of fish that I would not be opposed to parting with. We could sell off some of this extremely high value stuff. Honestly, that might be it. I don't know that we're ever going to have enough pristine matter or secret alloy or alchemy skin for it to matter, but we certainly can sell it all. But maybe we should hold on to it in the desperate hope of being able to put together enough to make one thing. Because if we end up close, we don't really have a way of closing that gap, right? Basically, if I end up like 2 secret alloys short of building something really cool, I'm going to be very upset. So do I want to do it this way? Yeah, let's pull all this stuff back. What about granite? I have like this huge load of granite. Maybe we'll just do a straight granite trade. That's not so bad. We got a garbage quality ruby robe. 4 points of shielding. We ought to kill that guy. Okay, let's give this another try. Take a closer look first. Oh, we have a special option because of the dwarf in the party. You move forward, you see gold ore that shouldn't glimmer, but it does, as if it were purified and smelted already. Let's touch this gold ore. There's something very wrong with it, and you know nothing if you don't know your metals. The gold is warm to the touch, and its surface is indeed polished, even though some of it is clearly not mined yet. As you run your fingers over the metal, it whispers to you, and you recognize not only dwarven runes, but also a touch of Svarog's blessing lingering in these walls. So we have the option, we have a rune master option here. We don't have a rune master. I'm wondering if this is actually coded to just fire with any dwarf, and they've just written the wrong text. Well, sure, try to read the runes. Clearly made by a young rune master, or perhaps one in too great a hurry to do their job properly. The runes are meant to absorb the pure energy of light onto the gold ore, and then into the ground, but it's not working. Okay, I'm here to make a deal, not to fight. Okay, that little bit of information has maybe given us something to work with. Although, this is not the option. Right, I think we picked keep moving forward and then got the option to negotiate with them to kill the bandits. But I'm actually kind of curious about this. We know you're trying to keep something at bay here. Perhaps we can help. You sensed our walls, you know things. Tell them that you know they wish to keep the light away. Ask them to speak quickly of what they need, as the fate of the world is at stake. The Red Ridge bandits take us, cage us, we want them dead. We can help you do the deed. Kill the bandits and we both get what we want. That seems extremely like my deal. That is who I am all over. Okay, so now we are ready to try to kill the bandits with the help of these demons. We got the demons to agree to this last time, but then we didn't actually fight the bandits on their behalf. Ooh, a little bit of research material is extremely worthwhile. A wise one visits your village and offers his services as a trainer. Well, I would like to pay to improve certain people's intelligence. Unfortunately, I don't believe we get any choice here. Wisdom is more broadly useful. And he's at town. So, like, wisdom is what scales energy scattering when you're yellow. Wisdom is what scales will drain. So you're probably not going to need either, really. I guess we'll take the wisdom. He wants 600 gold worth of stuff. Well, that's easy enough. I'll pay 600 gold in fish. No, I hit cancel. Sorry, I meant it. Can you imagine the real-life version of this? We're negotiating and all of a sudden I'm like, oops, no, never mind. No, wait, no, I actually did want to trade you some fish. You find a young girl crying out for help. She notices you and looks up with hope. Oh, is this the cursed girl? Mama was carrying babies and my sisters too, but all were killed and sliced and burned after. No, this is not the cursed little girl. Well, I will offer her a place in our village because we desperately need people in our village. I have a family to go after and they are not you. Okay, fine. Fine, I'm all about getting people killed. Getting people killed sounds a little bit more passive. I'm all about killing people. And it's nice to have a good reason. I don't require it, but it's cool to have. So do we want the points of crafting or gathering? I think we probably want the crafting. So now the question is, do we go after the Red Ridgers right now, or are we waiting on something? We might be able to take them right now with the Demon Assist. Right, we saw last time that working with the Scavengers really did weaken them quite a lot. It might be the same case with the Demons. Alright, it's autumn. Crafting is faster, and stuff. Yeah, I sort of want to do it now. We can always run away if it doesn't work out. Is Venero... Hold on, is Venero the name of the... Yes, okay. That's right there. A little bit too far away from town to get the garrison of the town as backup. I'm going to move up to here just to make as sure as possible that we get the town in here to help us. And let's give it a try. Call upon the demons for aid and attack the bandits. Well, man, what if this doesn't work, though? What if we're not quite powerful enough? I wish I could see how many advancement points we're at, because what I should have done was look before opening this. We're probably not very close to... Like, even if we had the advancement points to get the mythical leather recipe, we're not going to be able to make a lot of mythical leather very quickly, and we certainly don't have any available to mine. So basically, it's going to be quite a while. If we wait, we're going to be waiting quite a while. I think let's call upon the demons for aid and see if we can pull this off. You speak the power word and know that a Karakanza will aid you in this fight. Oh, and then it's still a difficulty 7 combat challenge, so we're going to get totally slaughtered. Victory with grave injuries. At least one of your characters has ended up with less than 0. But it's doable, huh? I'm a little nervous to go after it myself. We've seen some pretty embarrassing failures. I'm gonna try it, though. So what exactly is the deal with this Karakanza? He has 1 bad brute force attack. Wow. The demons do not provide a level of help that is commensurate with the assist that you get from the Scavengers. Alright, so we have 63 points on our ability here. I'm like, this is terrifying. 100% of damage dealt as shield leech. That is just horrible. Just a horrible thing to see. Well, let's put the guard down. I'm so nervous about putting people down, knowing that they have first strike plus shield leech. That's a good combination. Yeah, I guess we want to commit him to the field as fast as possible, right? Because we're relying on the speed of that axe attack. I think the same is true for you. Unfortunately, if I commit you here... Like, we know they can't play this card in this position again. Or in this column again, even. But if I put her down here, she could potentially get first striked. Well, let's do it anyway. If we end up baiting this guy out multiple times, then we're going to get better value out of blowing him up with our chosen ability. So, we want to ideally... Let's see, we have 5 points left in total. I probably want to spend 3 of those on Falcon. So the question is, what do we do with the other 2, right? this guy could, like, line charge. Which is a pretty significant shields up available. We could also just play her in the back row here for poison throwing dagger, which is, I don't know, not awesome. But what else are we going to do? I guess Bozadar's not bad. Throw Bozadar down and then maybe just pass and see what they do. Okay, they intend to play their dwarf a third time. I totally get that. Dwarves are very powerful. Alright, well, let's make them go ahead and do it. Okay, and then they have another guy who's considerably less impressive. So we are definitely going to Sacrificial Blood. Followed by... Oh no! It's not quite lethal. That's a real shame, because now we have to hack all the way through his armor. Shit. So we're going to get him for 26 plus 22. She's going to need more health. Maybe that's what we do with our last point, is, like, feed her 12 points of armor. Because we will get the dwarf down. It'll be during the second round. He'll get to attack 3 times first. Jesus. Man. It really sucks that we missed by so little. And we don't have any armor piercing, like, true damage. Yeah, the blue true damage just deals damage to health immediately, which would have been really nice. So let's see. The guard is going to take 31 damage. And it's all going to... 22 of it is going to go to his health. And there's nothing we can do about that. No matter what we do, 22 of it goes to his health. She's actually going to die. Shit. Yeah, coming up that tiny little bit short totally killed us. Okay, hold on. Bozadar goes before he does as well. So we're going to do... 26, 48, 62. He has 80, so if we could get 18 more damage in before 15 seconds, then we can't do that. It's not possible. Yeah, we just don't have it. And the way they're positioned, I can't even draw their attacks off onto other people. I could... shield each of them for 7, but shielding doesn't help. Yeah, we're just gonna run a significant chance of losing her. Well, that being the case, I think we just play more damage, right? And given that you're in no danger of getting hit, I think we can play... line charge doesn't really help. Yeah, I suppose we'll just do this. That really sucks that we got him down to 1. And actually, he's going to get so much shielding from his attacks that we're just going to lose the battle, actually. He's going to remove her, go to 50, and we don't have anywhere near 50 damage left. Okay, so yeah, I just lost. And probably, like, there's a pretty good chance that we lose 2 of our warriors now. Yeah, Shield Leech is too powerful. I should have just taken the auto-resolve victory. Alright, that's a forfeit. You lose everything you own. Literally, what? What the hell? Taking some of your belongings. None of this stuff was with us. That's a completely insane number of objects to lose. Well, okay. So, like, is this a lost game, do you think? Probably, right? It really depends on how the deaths work out, but it's almost certainly the case that we're going to lose a bunch of people. So Iliska is only below the threshold for 1 turn. Falcon's actually fine. Nadia and the guard are probably both dead, though. Oof. Been a rough one. Come on, fingers crossed. I really don't have time to fight beasts. Okay. A perfect victory is acceptable. Hearts. Both of them died. Ugh, okay. I will say that I feel like we've gotten incredibly bad luck with children. In the last game, we'd had like 5 or 6 children by this point, hadn't we? We had a big burst of them right at the beginning. Okay, so you guys get back home. I really don't have time for this crap right now. Try to put out the fire? Okay. Cool, the elves kind of like us. So we still have 5 people. We still have the dwarf. We lost both of the good warriors. Iliska's coming along. She's at 8 strength. Karakanza seems terrible. Am I reading that right? Yeah, his whole deal is not... I guess he's better at yellow challenges than a lot of the people we have. Part of the problem is he showed up with no equipment. You can't imagine why. Here, take this axe, you big idiot. And he actually has the intelligence to use it in yellow challenges as well. Yeah, okay, it's probably not the case that we've lost, but we definitely suffered a very serious setback there. You can take this, and then no jewelry for you. Part of me almost wants to start over. No, part of me absolutely wants to start over. But what I mean is I almost want to listen to that part. Just because I feel like it almost has to be the case that we could get a better start than this, right? Not in terms of our town. Where we put our town down, I think, is totally good. But in terms of there being 2 Lightbringer villages directly on top of all of the resources and the number of people that we've lost, and then part of that is me. Like, it's not the case that it's just some horrible luck that has befallen us. I was way too aggressive in the early going and got a couple of people killed, and then I did not do the math properly there. I thought a double shot of the chosen ability was going to kill their dwarf, and I screwed up somewhere. I don't know. I'm going to think about it. Where are we at on... Hold on. Here's a question. Where are we at on points? We're pretty close to getting 3 god points. I don't know, I certainly don't want to just keep doing the first part of the game over and over again, but I feel like our position here is pretty diminished. It's not... we haven't lost. But I feel like we could be in a much better position. Alright, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fold this one up. We could probably get there from here, but I want to give this another go, this time with a little bit less early game aggression, a little bit less losing people in the early going, but probably like a pretty substantially similar start. Like still Triglav, still following the path of turmoil, doing a little bit better job following the path of turmoil when it really matters, like when the Crow Dream happens. And not screwing up our options with with the bandits so much. And hopefully we'll be able to find like a source of gems or something. It would be really cool if the best material we can make items out of wasn't also, by a large margin, the heaviest material in the game. So yeah, forgive me. I think we're gonna fold this one up. That's where I'm gonna call it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time for a new fresh start with Triglav, maybe with a little bit of editing, just to get us back up to somewhere around this point a little bit more quickly. And we'll see you then.